The universe is a busy place. It is not empty. It is filled with dust, gas, countless rocks. These rocks are leftovers from the birth of our solar system. They have been drifting for billions of years. Most are small, no bigger than a grain of sand. They zoom around, minding their own cosmic business. Earth moves through this space. Sometimes our path crosses theirs. Rocks fall toward us. We call that a meteor. Most burn up. They make beautiful shooting stars. We make wishes on them. But some rocks are much, much bigger. The size of a car, as big as a house, even a city. If one survives, it is a meteorite. It strikes the ground. The energy released can be immense. A cosmic shooting gallery reminder. Planet history is written in geology and scars. Craters across the world tell that story. Understanding impacts is fascinating and crucial to our future. This essay explores 5 powerful events, from a fresh hole in the desert to a cataclysm that reset life. So let's begin. A cosmic highlight reel of destruction, creation, and survival. Imagine 50,000 years ago, during the last ice age, what is now northern Arizona looked very different. A brilliant star appeared in daylight and grew fast. A 50-meter iron-nickel bullet screamed in at about 12 kilometers per second, roughly a 15-story building weighing about 300,000 tons. It didn't have time to burn up. Seconds later it hit with around 10 megatons of energy. A shockwave flattened everything for miles. From 20 miles away, a silent, impossible flash. Then the blow arrives. A physical hit, the ground shaking like magnitude 7. Today, Barringer crater is nearly a mile wide and over 550 feet deep. Dry air preserved it, a stark reminder of what a small asteroid can do. Over a modern city, devastation would be absolute locally, not world-ending, but world-ending for that city. Fast forward to June 30th, 1908, remote Siberia. A fireball brighter than the sun streaked overhead. It exploded in midair. No crater, just destruction. A 60-meter object detonating roughly 5-10 kilometers up, 10 to 15 megatons, about 1,000 times Hiroshima. 80 million trees flattened across 2,150 square kilometers. Witnesses hundreds of kilometers away felt heat, heard deafening booms. The pressure wave circled the globe twice. Skies glowed at midnight in Europe from high-altitude dust. Over New York, Tokyo, or Moscow, an airburst could level the center and ignite firestorms. Tunguska was a ghost explosion, a cosmic warning delivered to an empty corner of the world. On the morning of February 15, 2013, in Chelyabinsk, Russia, people were heading to work and school. Suddenly, the sky lit up, far brighter than the morning sun. A brilliant streak carved a long, smoky trail. Cameras caught everything. Then, about 30 kilometers up, it exploded. About 20 meters wide, entering at roughly 19 kilometers per second, it released around 500 kilotons, 30 times Hiroshima. The flash caused temporary blindness and sunburns. Minutes later, the shockwave hit like an invisible hammer. Windows shattered by the thousands. Doors blew inward. Over 1,500 people were injured, mostly by flying glass. It arrived undetected, approaching from the sun, a blind spot in our surveys. Chelyabinsk was a wake-up call to find, track, and understand near-Earth objects. Even small asteroids can threaten cities. Diligence matters. When the sky went quiet, the lesson remained. Vigilance turned surprise into preparedness. Now leap back 66 million years, the world of dinosaurs. Their long reign was about to end, suddenly and violently. A mountain-sized asteroid, at least 10 kilometers wide, closed in, traveling perhaps 20 kilometers per second. It slammed into a shallow sea where the Yucatan Peninsula is today. The impact was apocalyptic. Energy beyond 1 billion World War II atomic bombs. Asteroid and crust vaporized in an instant. Superheated ejecta ignited continent-spanning wildfires. Planet-wide shockwaves triggered quakes beyond magnitude 10. Colossal tsunamis devastated distant coasts. Dust and sulfur enshrouded Earth, blocking sunlight. A long, cold twilight, an impact winter, followed. Photosynthesis stalled. The food chain collapsed from the bottom up. About 75% of species, including dinosaurs, perished. Small, adaptable mammals survived, our distant ancestors. A Chicxulub-scale impact today would end human civilization. Go further back, about 2 billion years, to South Africa. Life was mostly single-celled, continents were still taking shape. A truly gigantic object arrived, perhaps 10-15 kilometers across. Its energy may have rivaled or exceeded Chicxulub. It carved a crater about 300 kilometers wide, Earth's largest known impact structure. Shockwaves, volcanism, dust, and aerosols drove dramatic climate shifts, devastating short-term, but possibly opening new environmental niches and surface chemistry. 2 billion years of erosion erased the original crater. Today, the Vredefort Dome, about 70 kilometers wide, stands as a UNESCO-recognized ghost of that day. Earth has endured impacts greater than the dinosaur killer, deep-time scars that shaped our world. These stories are warnings, and unlike dinosaurs, we have technology. Planetary defense starts with detection and tracking. We map orbits to predict future intersections with Earth. Most are harmless, a few merit attention. We do not blow them up, we nudge them. Millimeters per second, years in advance, becomes a safe miss. In 2022, NASA's DART changed an asteroid moonlet's motion, proof the method works. Gravity tractors and other standoff techniques are under study. Defense is young and vital, and vital in insurance policy against a predictable natural disaster. Lesson 1. Humility. Earth is not isolated. Debris still shares our neighborhood. Lesson 2. Time and scale. Impacts are rare for us, inevitable in geologic time. Rare is not never. Preparedness beats panic. Lesson 3. Hope. We can see the danger, quantify it, and engineer solutions. An asteroid ignores borders and politics. Solutions must be global. The sky is a history book and a warning sign. From a desert crater to a ghost explosion, a modern airburst, an extinction, and a deep-time scar, impacts shaped Earth. Our peaceful present is precious and fragile. Curiosity, diligence, and action turn risk into responsibility. We can watch, learn, and act, ensuring the fate of the dinosaurs is not our own.